Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam. I am a YouTuber who reviews all things Drag Race. And for today's video, we are going to be reviewing Drag Race Philippines, episode 4. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. And hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sam and Shower community. And without further ado, let's get right on into it. So, this episode, so much fun. Really, really great. It was a musical challenge where the queens had to impersonate Filipina divas, for the challenge, for the musical. And a big part of it was ultimately came back to impersonations with major mannerisms of the character or the person that they're impersonating, obviously, and also the makeup and all the sort of details that go into a very good quality impersonation. So with that all in mind, we are going to get right on into it. Obviously, the episode starts out with the queens walking back into the workroom after the elimination of Gigi Era. Again, I was super sad to see Gigi Era go. I thought Gigi brought something really special to the competition, just a really overall positive energy, which I really enjoyed. So not having Gigi Era there was really upsetting me, but it is what it is. Silhouette comes in, wipes off her message. Again, a lot of this moment was talking about Silhouette and how Silhouette had a breakdown during Untucked, and how they're going to be able to move forward from that. At one point, Minty Fresh came up to Silhouette and was like, hey, you can't quit. I need you here. Like, don't quit. And of course, Silhouette, being the motherly figure that she is in terms of Drag Race Philippines, she is going to continue on as she does. And I gotta give some major respect to Silhouette, because after that Untucked, it was a lot. Silhouette was going through it. Silhouette was really going through it. Was going through so much there. And the fact that Silhouette is able to push forward on in the competition, I need to give some mad respect to Silhouette for that. Because I can just imagine the emotional, pressure that someone is under during this competition. Let alone having to experience all of what happened in Untucked. And Silhouette, you are an icon for that. The fact that you were able to push forward is amazing. I'm so impressed. Anyways, pressure cooker, Silhouette is feeling it, but I think Silhouette will be able to push through it. Also, obviously, Tureen did win the challenge. So again, congratulations to Tureen for winning the challenge last week. Woo! Awesome. Also, I do want to talk a little bit about Precious, Paula, and Nicole. This was overall a very good, very, very, very good episode for Precious, Paula, and Nicole. Obviously, it started out with them coming back after their team lost, right? The pink energy. So of course Precious is feeling bad because her team was in the bottom, and obviously being the team captain, there's some pressure on top of that. So being in that situation, I'm sure, was not fun. But again, Precious is able to bounce back from it and move forward, which is what ultimately is the best thing to do in that situation. So again, shout out to Precious, Paula, and Nicole. Great job. Alright, we get to the new day in the workroom. I need to decide what side I'm going to be on. Wow. Alright, we get to a new day in the workroom. The queens are coming back in. Obviously, there's one moment where Minty is trying to... We'll get to that in a second. Precious is feeling the pressure. Anyways. Silhouette is trying to move forward. All those things. Yeah. We're gonna move past this. Mama Pao comes in. By the way, I need to say this again. Mama Pao, I think, is an amazing host and is doing a great job as a host. And I really enjoyed them in the show. They're super fun as hosts. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but you get the idea. Great host. We find out that the mini challenge, they're going to be playing Chinese garter, 10-20, I believe is what it's called, where they have to get into teams of 3, and they are getting to their childhood drag aspects, if you want to look at it that way, and they have to compete as teams to see which team can have the most through at the end. So that's how the mini challenge is going to go. One thing I really wanted to point out is the fact that one of the groups is, of course, Marina, Minty Fresh, and Silhouette. And this was what shocked me, because obviously there's this major overarching storyline of the conflict between Silhouette and Marina, and the fact that they're able to work together for this is really impressive. And also, obviously, Minty Fresh also has some conflicts with Marina, and at one point, Minty Fresh is actually like, we were friends, we were really good friends, and then obviously, with everything that happened, things changed, but she's hoping that through this competition, she can bring back that friendship. So, again, love this, love to see this. Love to see that they're able to work past their issues and work together. So these were the pairings, obviously. Like I said, Marina, Silhouette, Minty Fresh, Brigading, Venus, and Precious Paula Nicole. And then Doreen, Lady Morgana, and of course, Ava La Queen. So those are the pit sets. Sure. They get into quick drag. I gotta give a shout out to Precious Paula Nicole. Like, the fact that she did a Squid Games reference, I mean, like, come on. Come on. I'm obsessed with Precious Paula Nicole. Absolutely obsessed. Yeah. So now we get to the actual mini challenge, where they have to jump over the thing where the pit crew are holding over. Obviously, right from the start, they're starting at low. It was fun. Everyone made it through it. And then we get to the point where they bring it up, and it was like, oh shoot, this is gonna be wild. And it was a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed this mini challenge. Yeah, overall, in the end, the winner of the mini challenge is going to be Ava La Queen. So congratulations to Ava La Queen for winning the mini challenge. So now we get to the Maxi challenge. Again, it's a musical where the queens are going to have to be impersonating famous Filipina divas. So again, one thing that I do want to talk about in terms of impersonations with in the Philippines, from what I've gathered from the show at least, it does seem like impersonations are a very big part of the drag in the Philippines. So I thought this was a really great challenge because it incorporates that while it also incorporates choreography, makeup skills, all of the things. And also it's all individually based, which is nice to see because it's nice to have an individual based challenge so that each contestant can have their own moment to shine and really show the judges what they can do. So I do appreciate that. Mama Pao comes in, does a walkthrough. There's not too much to talk about in this moment. I mostly want to skip forward to the choreo, where we have... The choreo is going to be directed by Douglas Niera, I believe that's how you say it. And he is a fierce choreographer. He's not messing around. And you can tell that right away. Again, right from the start, there's not too much I'm going to cover with the choreo because ultimately we'll get to it in the actual challenge. But right from the start, Silhouette struggling a little bit with the choreo, as well as Lady Morgana. Everyone else seems to be getting it pretty quickly. But it is what it is. It was an interesting moment. Like I said, I want to skip past this for it really and move forward. We get to the new day in the workroom. Again, trying to touch base with everyone. Not too much to report on? Sure. We're going to move past this. Yeah. Everyone has a picture of their diva that they're going to be doing their makeup for. Again, like I was saying earlier, the makeup is a very important part of this impersonation. Because it helps you sort of fully embody the character and make those mannerisms really correct. So of course everyone has a picture for reference of how to do their makeup, and the makeup skills are really shining through for this episode. We'll get to it, but like the transformations are incredible. Again, there's a conversation that they have where some of the audience members that come in to see a show in the Philippines, drag show in the Philippines, expect impersonations, right? Because, again, according to the narrative that we're getting from the show, I'm not saying this is the reality, impersonations does seem to be an important part. However, it's not the only part. It's basically the premise of what they're talking about in this moment. And I thought that was a really interesting moment to kind of give me, or give audience members outside of the Philippines a better idea of what it is actually like as a drag artist in the Philippines. So I thought this was a really special moment, really cool. Again, I like getting to know more about the host, about the countries and their drag cultures and all the above, and I thought this was a really cool moment. Again, love some Marina Summers too. It is also revealed that the guest judge for this week is actually the character that the person that Precious Paula Nicole is impersonating, so that's a major pressure, but also kind of a really cool moment because we'll get to it later, but like it's a really cool moment. Again, now we get to the runway. First, we are going to talk about Mama Powell's look. I love this. I love the blue on her. I love the wig. The makeup is gorgeous. Again, I can't reiterate this enough. I love what they're doing with the set. It is so cool. The fact that the background is able to change depending on the theme that they want it to represent is amazing. And yeah, work. I'm obsessed. Love Mama Powell's look. Looks gorgeous. I love the blue. Love the wig. Love the makeup. Love the dress. The shape is gorgeous. Tens. Obviously we have Cal and Karen looking gorgeous. I also do want to shout out Jiggly Caliente looking stunning. I love Jiggly. I'm obsessed with Jiggly. Jiggly is an amazing judge as well. Because Jiggly's been through this competition. She knows what it's like. And she knows how to help them move forward in the competition. So major shouts out to Jiggly Caliente. Alright. Now we have our guest judges, which again is going to be John Santos, who is an impersonator in the Philippines. I thought he was a fun judge. He knew what he was talking about. Again, impersonation's big important part of this challenge, right? So it makes sense to have him as a guest judge. And then finally we have Regine Velasquez. Again, the person that Precious Paula Nicole is impersonating, the famous icon, gay icon in the Philippines. Super awesome. I love that they're getting some big names. I am not familiar with this yet judge, but I'm sure she's a big name in the Philippines because obviously, yeah. But I thought this was amazing that they had her as a guest judge. Alright, now we get to the actual cruise goal. Overall, we're going to get into the individual performances, but I love this. I love this. It was obviously pre-recorded audio, but the fact that they were all able to bring out so many mannerisms within their characters and nail the choreography and really represent the Philippines and their the culture, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I love this. First, obviously, we have Silhouette. Again, like, the embodiment of the characters is amazing. The fact that Silhouette was able to fully transform herself into a completely different person, like, come on now, oh my god. And also just, like, an amazing performance. Like, I was nervous for Silhouette, because obviously, during the choreo part, they showed her kind of being shaky a little bit. But Silhouette is professional, so of course Silhouette is going to be able to pull it out in the end, like, come on. Professional. Yeah, work. Next, we get Tureen. I thought Tureen was really great. I do think Tureen was very much nervous about, like, she didn't want to make fun of the person and wanted to pay respect, which I really understand. However, you also need to elevate it a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this person. But for me, it was a little bit forgettable. Which, again, the judges talked about this later, but, like, I kind of agree with that. Next, we get Viñas Deluxe. I'm obsessed with Viñas. I'm obsessed with just the stage presence Viñas can bring into anything that they do. amazing. And also this performance was phenomenal. Yeah, I have no notes. I'm obsessed. I really love Venus Deluxe. Honestly, one of my favorite contestants. I also do believe she's Precious Paula Nicole's drag daughter. So, of course, there's some family relation there. And of course, they're both doing great. So I'm obsessed. Next, we get Lady Morgana. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. And that's what I'm gonna say on that. Again, love Lady Morgana. Not my favorite. Next, we get Brigading Ding Ding. I thought this was fine. It was safe. I agree. I think the judging overall has been pretty accurate lately. And yeah, again, I love Brigading Ding Ding. Not the worst, not the best. Next, we get Ava La Queen. I thought this was fun. Again, not familiar with these people, but I thought this was really fun. She embodied a completely different person. Did a great job. I thought the look was great. Again, love Ava La Queen. Yeah. Next, we get Marina Summers. Something about Marina, whenever she's on the stage, the presence she commands is so impressive. And I really, really like Marina Summers. For me, Marina Summers gives me frontrunner energy. And granted, she has not had any wins yet. But for me, frontrunner energy. Frontrunner energy. I'm really excited for Marina. Next, we get Minty Fresh. Again, the judges were talking about this later where they felt like she kind of faded in the background. Jiggly specifically told her, wake up, wake up. And I get it. But also, like Minty was saying, this character doesn't necessarily give her the most options. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But for me, I can kind of understand where both of them are coming from in that situation. So, again, I like playing the middle person. I like being, I'm a Libra. It is what it is. Finally, we have Precious Paula Nicole. This was amazing. Again, the presence that Precious commands on stage, amazing. The mannerisms, phenomenal. The performance, amazing. Like, as soon as Precious came out, I was like, oh, my eyes are on Precious. Only Precious. Precious Paula Nicole is everything. And I thought this was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And yeah, no, really stood up to the challenge, did so well. Even with the actual person in front of her, like, come on, I'm obsessed. Alright, now we get to the runway. The category is pearls. First we have silhouette. I like this a lot. I love the pearls. Again, it started out as a black skirt with like a white top and then it revealed into this. Which again, love that she's doing a reveal. Love that it's something different for silhouette, and I really like this look. I thought it was great. Next, we get Brigading Ding Ding. I think it relied too much on the clamshell, and without the clamshell, it was a bit too simple. Let me know what you think down below. Like, I feel like it relied too much on the gag of the clamshell and not enough of the pearls. Let me know what you think down below. Next, we get Minty Fresh. I love the silhouette of this. I love the pearls everywhere. I thought this was fashion. I love this. I really, really like this. I love just the hip and the giant exaggerated hip. Like, come on. I thought this was gorge. Gorge. Honestly, one of my favorite looks of the night. Yeah. Next, we get Precious Paula Nicole. Again, love the look, love Precious, love the presentation of the look. Yeah, work. Yeah, no notes. Marina Summers. This is Marina's category, right? Because obviously Marina's brand is oceany, beachy queen, right? So this is definitely Marina's category. And I thought she did it really, really well. I love the pearls all along the dress. That's gorge. I love the blue elements. Again, incorporating water. Makes sense with the pearl runway. Super smart. Really great look. And also Marina knows how to serve a look really well on the runway. And I thought this was phenomenal. Yeah. Next, we get Doreen. I love Doreen. I absolutely adore Doreen. Don't love this look. Don't love this look. I want more pearls. It's a pearl runway. I want more pearls. I want pearls everywhere. Everywhere. And I feel like there are not enough pearls. Yeah. Let me know what you think of this look down below. Next, we get Lady Morgana. Again, another look, not my favorite. I love Lady Morgana. Don't love this look. And I feel like she tried to sell it more with her presentation. And I don't think it made up for it. Yeah. Love Lady Morgana. Don't love the look. Don't love the look. Love Lady Morgana. Next, we get Venus Deluxe. I love this look. I love it. Oh my god. It is gorgeous. Venus. Oh my god. The presentation. The presentation. The look. Her smile. I am obsessed with Venus Deluxe. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. And I'm obsessed. Again, no notes. I love Venus Deluxe. Next, we get Ava La Queen. I love this a lot. It did feel a little baggy around her midsection. And that was some of my issues with this. I like the look a lot. I love the pearls. But it did feel a little baggy around her midsection. My one single critique. Yeah. Alright, so now we get to placements. Ultimately, Mama Pao does announce that the safe queens this week are going to be Eva La Queen, Brigading, and, of course, Minty Fresh. No, not... Wait, yes, Minty Fresh. And then Jiggly actually announces, hey, hold up before y'all go back. Your looks saved you. The looks saved all three of you. And I need y'all to step it up. Again, giving that moment of the wake up to Minty Fresh, like I mentioned earlier. I don't know if the look saved Brigading. Love Brigading. Don't love the look. Love the performance. Don't love the look. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Again, like I said, relied too much on the clam to me. Anyways, ultimately, the three are safe. And the there's a top 4 this week, with the top 4 including Silhouette, Precious Paula Nicole, Venus Deluxe, and of course, Marina. Which means the bottom 2 ultimately is going to be Doreen and Lady Morgana. Again, I agree with this placement. I think it was fair overall. There is one point I did specifically want to point out, where at one point, Doreen had to get help from medical assistants on staff because she started seeing black spots everywhere, almost fainting. Again, I assume it's a matter of being on stage for so long and the pressure and the heat and all the above, it just gets to you, I'd imagine. So again, completely understandable. I can just imagine what that would feel like. So, shout out to Doreen, and also shout out to the staff for like saying, hey, we're gonna take a break. They cut for an hour, came back, continued. And yeah. So now in the end, the winner is going to be Precious Paula Nicole. Totally agree with this win. Absolutely deserved work. Which does mean Marina, Silhouette, and Venus Deluxe are all safe. Cool work. Love it. Yes. And then the bottom 2 are going to be, like I said, Doreen and Lady Morgana. And they are going to be lip-syncing to Shine by Regina Velasquez. When it comes to this lip-sync, I thought this was a great lip-sync. I think they both did so well. For me, I kind of wish it was a double safe. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I really love Doreen and I didn't want Doreen to leave because, like, again, obsessed with Doreen. Like, Doreen brings something so special to the show, that's something that, like, you can't really be replicated. And I love Doreen. I really, really love Doreen. And I thought her performance was phenomenal. I also love Lady Morgana's performance. Ultimately, in the end, Mama Pao did announce that Lady Morgana is safe. And unfortunately, Doreen had to sash it away. This was a tough one. This was a really tough one. All the judges were going through it. Jiggly specifically, Jiggly had a very special place in her heart for Doreen, so seeing Doreen leave, I'm sure would have been really difficult. And everyone was in tears when Doreen left. Honestly, I felt it. Like, this was a really sad moment. I was sad to see Doreen go. But again, Doreen, for me, is someone who brought such a special energy. Like, you can't not bring her back for an All-Stars. I mean, like, if we are being real here, you need to bring Doreen back for an All-Stars. I don't know if it's going to be a verse of the world or what it is, but we need more Doreen. We need more Doreen on television. That's my own take on that. That does bring me to the end of this review. Let me know what you thought about this episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to like it and share this video all over social media. Hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sandwich Hour community. We have a fun time over here. And I'll be back later with another video. Bye, y'all.